A needle and thread are painted on the hanging sign of a nearby workshop. Silas's confidence falters when she searches her pockets. Shite, do you two mind waiting for me here? Do you need something? Yep, get paid. I'll be right back. She runs off before you can say anything. Ugh. Instead of waiting, Marine approaches the bustling workshop. Several people are rolling their threads into spool and cutting fabric or stitching. Laughter quickly dissipates, punctuated by a couple of gasps, and one of the seamstresses approaches you. Good afternoon. She smiles nervously. We're simple folk here. I'm afraid we don't have anything befitting your wealth. She bows her head quickly, fidgeting with her hands. You got mattress. Just what we need. The seamstress looks at you, dumbfounded. Do you have any scraps that could be made into a cover for a mattress? I'll go look in the back. The other members of the workshop are furiously whispering amongst each other. Do you think Silas will be here when it's time to pay? I believe in her. Wager? Are you suggesting a friendly wager? Who do you take me for? Her? The seamstress returns with several pieces of fabric. Which one is more to your liking? Marine samples them, comparing them to touch, and passes them to you for confirmation. This one. She settles for a sturdy linen. That would be 3 iron pieces. It'll be ready in a few hours. Marine takes a string of coins from the fold in her dress and releases 3 from a knot. What about the stuffing? I don't have enough scraps for it. Didn't Silas mention that it was haymaking season? Do you know where we could find some hay? You could secure some at the northern gate while you wait. As I said, this will take a while. Will do. You walk away and the bustle resumes inside the workshop. I'm afraid we'll need to wait for Silas after all. Why? Displeasure flashes on her face. I wouldn't know how to reach Northern Gate or the safe house for what matters. Wouldn't know how to do that either. How hard can it be? What if she can't find us? Can't she use her magic? How hard can it be? How hard can it be? Do you know where the north is? There was a trick about using moss, but there is none around. Look at the citadel. Silas appears behind you. North is where the longest flag's at. Took you long enough. We secured the cover for your mattress. It will be ready before dusk. Neat. How much was it? I forgot. I don't want to be in your debt. Iron pieces. Marine rolls her eyes, and then she shows Silas her open palm. 3 coins fall on it. Now we're even. Seamstress suggested we secure the stuffing. The northern gate might be a good place for it. The fuck, Twitch didn't notify me? What? Is Twitch lying to people? Hello? There could be like an error or something, but hello, my love. How are you? Happy Valentine. Look at these hot women. I wonder if there's like maybe a bug or something. It's like, it looks like Discord's up. I didn't check my email, so I'm pretty sure. I think Joe was live, but I only know because of Discord. So I wonder. I wonder. Someone has been following you ever since you left the workshop. Silas seems to have noticed it as well. She throws a glance above her shoulder every so often. Did I say something? I'll let her handle it. As your bodyguard, I probably should. You turn around as well to see. Everything sounds good. Yippee! Thank you, Mal. Appreciate it. Go get those desserts. You posted brownies. Those were so delicious looking. Yes, get some desserts. You turn around as well to see. Oh. Well, that's not a love interest. That's a person. Sounds good, and I can hear the game music and you clearly. Thank you, Onyx. I appreciate it. I have to like understand that usually it's the whole no news is good news situation, but like I'm still always fucking nervous. I don't know about things. Her toiling is a disgrace, for she was meant for a soft life in the shadows. The voice is a scream that leaves you dazed and disoriented. Inside you, turmoil, rage, disdain, love, tenderness, feelings that do not belong to you. You recognize the woman's dress. She was in the workshop, twisting thread around a spool. Good afternoon. What are you doing here? I was told to bring you back to the shop if you can't find your way. That's my job. The woman smiles awkwardly. Once again, the voice is roused, and again it's a roar, not a mere whisper. Its fierceness deafens you. Somehow, this woman is related to the whispers that haunt you, and you're suddenly glad you followed Aphelion's advice. I'll get questioned if I come back without you, so please. We'll need you to keep your distance, walk with us, gesture for her to come closer. Next time say something that says skulking around, we'll let that happen. Don't get questioned, don't get in trouble on our behalf. We'll let that happen, come with us. Thank you. You resume your walk, following Silas in the silence, before quickly broken by the voice only you can hear. Her toiling is a disgrace. Clear and firm, the voice repeats itself when you focus on the seamstress. A bandage is tightly wrapped around her wrists, and gloves conceal her hands. She was meant for a soft life in the shadows. The voice seems more forceful than usual. Why? What is it trying to tell you? Why were you chosen to escort us back specifically? I wasn't chosen. I finished early, that's all. Her answer is polite and vague, for you are strangers and she is on duty. Perhaps if you got closer to her, you could learn why this whisper is interested in her. Aren't some introductions in order? Marinee and Silas seem surprised, but introduce themselves to the seamstress, and as do you. My name is Nilia. Miss Marinee, are the halls as wonderful as the rumors say? To the sense that they are wonder that puts the Citadel to shame. Silas rolls her eyes at the poetry, but the seamstress is delighted with it. Will you use your magic to bring what you need back to the workshop? Not while outside the city walls. Or inside, if you don't want to scare people away. We can borrow a wheelbarrow. I'm sure there are plenty around the gates. Marinee glares at her. What? I'll return it when I'm done. Northern Gate is peaceful at this time of day, and the two guards stationed there throw you a glance and straighten their posture and let you pass without questions. How about this? You secure some hay while I find a way to carry it. I'd rather you not split up. Don't worry, I know my way around the city. The miss doesn't, so you should stay with her. Jussie, want to help me? This is a perfect occasion to understand more of the whisper through Anilia. I don't want to understand the whisper. Not at all. Silas leaves you with Marinee and Anilia. I wonder how she'll try to explain herself to the guards if she gets caught. She won't. One hopes. Hi, Lay. How are you? The closer you walk to the stables, the stronger the smell becomes. A farrier is working on the horseshoe at the side, while a stable hand pours new water into a trough. Hello there, missus. Woman wipes her hands on her trouser. That getting better? Well, I'm glad that you've risen from the dead. I hope you feel better soon. And take it easy on yourself. Maybe get a little snack. How are you? I'm doing okay. I've been maintaining a small headache all day, so that's delightful. But we're here, we're vibing, we're hanging out. We're smooching some fictional characters. Are you looking to go anywhere? Not today. We are in the market for clean hay. She cock an eyebrow. What for? A mattress. Wouldn't wool or fabric be softer, missus? It's not for us. Perplexed, the stable hand shrugs. All I got has already been munched on, but I should be getting some fresh hay soon, if you feel like waiting. We will have to, it seems. You take refuge under the shade and away from the smell. Ugh. You not like horses? Ah, big yawn, Jesus. The only critters I enjoy are fireflies. How specific? They do not smell nor sting and are pleasant to look at. Cats do not smell nor sting either. Cats lose their fur. Cats are delightful creatures, Marine. Don't make me don't like you. She fixes a crease in her dress. In the distance, you see Silas leaning against the door of the blacksmith. This would be a prime opportunity to ask Vanilla some questions. Does your wrist hurt? She raises her bandaged right wrist. Also not a fan of horses. They're just too horses, I get. I'm not a fan of horses. I had a traumatic experience with a horse. They were just a fucking asshole. So I just, from a distance, like not in the same plane of existence, I'll admire a horse. But I don't like being close to them. Like, near a horse. They're big and they're concerning, and God, when they shit, it's terrifying. But tall and some, not all, but some, have biting problems. Oh yeah, I forgot horses can bite. Like, I'll watch TikToks about horses, because, you know, that's fun. They're little sassy creatures. I don't want to be near one. They're just big. Imposing. I don't like big. Disgrace. After many hours of stitching, yes. I would take it off, but I might have more work to do once I go back. The question seems to inject some courage into the seamstress. Miss Marine, is it true that the Grand Hall of the Halls is a field of golden wheat? She seems enamored with the halls. Perhaps you can leverage that. It's true. One's first step inside the halls is always through a field of ignorance. Oh. Is it a real wheat field? Do all the rooms follow similar naming conventions? What a name. I'll let her explain. Ignorance is a lack, a void, and can be replaced by infinite possibilities. Is ignorant not considered an insult by those of the halls? It is. Practice always deviates from ideals. A wagon heavy with hay arrives at the stables, pulled by 2 oxen who immediately start drinking. The stable hand gives a pouch of coins to the farm hand, and then she calls you. Missus? The hay is green and fresh and looks softer than the one on your own mattress. How much should we take? You didn't give the workshop any measurements, so Anilius helps you approximate the size of a cover and how much stuffing is needed. That'll be an iron piece, miss. Don't say anything. We'll let our sugar mommy take care of it. Marine pays without a comment. How will you transport it? With this. Silas approaches you with a wheelbarrow. I see. Good luck. Yeah, horses makes them alarming to be around compared to, like, elephants. Yeah, like, well... Honestly, it's common for someone to be near a horse than to be near an elephant. Because, like, you know, those are a few continents over for me, and not to mention the only access you get is, like, at a zoo. But you're, like, you know... They're in a captive area, and you're not. So, like, it makes more sense that you'll have more access to unguarded horse exposure. I don't know how to describe it. There's gonna be a horse near you at some point in your life, and it's weird, and they're strange, and they're so unsettling. I am not a horse fan. I don't like horses. I like donkeys. I'm okay with ponies. Horses? Ugh. Concerning. I think I remember back in the day, Clydesdale horses, whatever the big Budweiser horses, I went through like an exhibit that had them in stables, and I'm like, that's a big horse. I don't want it. I want to go home. I just, I couldn't handle it. Welcome to I Hate Horses. I'm just gonna yap about them. Me as a youth, the olden days, I was on a zoo field trip and they let me feed elephants, fine, but I had friends with horses and I was like, fine with them. Nowadays, I see a horse and I'm on guard. Going into horse-based trauma, because that's where we are now. When I was a kid, I was mischievous, I was devious, I was not a well-behaved little hellspawn, and I wanted a PS2 because I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts. And so my parents had to learn the barter system with me, where they're like, if you behave, if you get good grades, you can have this, XYZ, which has backfired on me as an adult, because now I do the bare minimum, like, I can get a little treat. So that's a me issue. But I wanted a PS2. I wanted Kingdom Hearts. My parents like, okay, well, you're going on a Girl Scout trip. and it's gonna be horseback riding, if you don't have like a mental breakdown or like a meltdown or anything, and you behave on this trip for horseback riding, we'll get you a game system. I'm like, I can do that. I can behave for like 6 hours. I got the horse from hell. Fucking Cinnamon, the horse, fucked me up. This horse, everyone else was like, oh my god, I love Buttercup, and I love, like, you know, this horse. They're so delightful. They're so kind, and we're all going together as a group. Fucking Cinnamon rode me out into traffic. I almost got hit by a car. When everyone was going down one path, Cinnamon decides to veer off, take me down another path, drag my leg across the bark of a tree. Was just the most unhinged creature in existence. And I remember my 10-year-old ass going over to like the stables at the end of the day. Like, I behaved. Like, this horse tested me and I behaved. I was not gonna let this horse get to me. And so we made it through the day. I survived, no mental breakdown. All the girls were like going over to, like, you know, say goodbye to their horses. They're like, bye Buttercup, bye Sprinkles, and I'm like, I hate you, Cinnamon. Fuck you, Cinnamon. I didn't say fuck you because I didn't know what that word was, but I was so pissed at this horse. This horse fucking tested me. Anyway, that's my horse-related trauma. Thank you for joining me on my talk. She takes a pitchfork and begins pulling the hay out of the wagon. A friend, one of the horses on their ranch like that. Fucking Nickel. That's the bastard's name. Always tried to kick and bite me whenever in range. That's an asshole of a horse. I can't understand. Like, I people can have a horse face. Live your life. Live your truth. I can't stand the creatures. They freak me out. I'll take my cats. I don't even want to ask how you managed to get one. I bet on it. Dude lost big time, but I was serious when I said I'd bring it back tomorrow. I have no use for it. Well, what are we waiting for? She begins taking handfuls of hay and putting them into the contraption. The Stitch and Seam didn't have the cover ready when you came back, so you left the wheelbarrow with Amelia and decided to have an early dinner. It doesn't matter if the place is close or not, right? What a weird question to ask. I have a tab open in some places, and well, I can't exactly walk in and avoid paying it. Cats for sure. Cats might bite or claw randomly, but they're small and adorable. Yeah! If a horse hurts you, that's trauma on the body you're not ready for. Pepper is shredding my arm. That's adorable. I'll get stitches later. Yeah, like literally Toast like scratches me and I'm like, ow. Oh, but you're so cute. The horse bites me? The dude at the roast isn't mine, but it's quite a walk. I have heard that name before. It's where the minstrel we met plays. When you said quite a walk, I did not expect over 20 minutes. It's all practice for Chussie to learn her way around the city. We're gonna see if the Alpheon, my boy! The outside of the rose does not look like an inn or tavern. Tall stained glass windows depicts the eponymous flowers. The repurposed temple. Interesting. When you step inside, your senses are assaulted by the smell of roast wine and smoke. Most of the tables are full. Kirillesians mingled with people dressed in foreign garbs, and several languages are being spoken around you. Aphelion's garish jacket catches your eye from the entrance. He's sitting in a corner strumming his lute. You undo the clasp of your cloak and hang it by the entrance. Good evening. Fancy something to drink? The innkeeper does a double take after seeing Marinette. Unless you're here on business? Did my wife call you about the basement? We're here to eat, and since when do you have a basement? Where do you think the pantry's at? You're not hungry. You should be. I'm not here on behalf of the halls, no. Bummer. About your drink, son. Some mead for me. Wine here. Does he? Wine, mead, ale, water, ale. And to eat? Your assorted roast. Can you pay for that? I will. The innkeeper looks around and then points to the wooden structure above the counter. In that case, you can take the mezzanine. For free? It's included with the food. Neat. Silas guides you to the staircase at the side of the counter. I'll stay here and bring everything when it's done. Thank you. The steps creak as you put your weight onto them, but when you reach the mezzanine... Very pretty. Impressive. Is that him? Is that Aphelios? Is that my boy in the bottom corner? It looks like it is. He's got a fucking loot. This slut. This whore of a man. It is a very beautiful window. We said it was like a repurposed temple. I like it with the high voltage ceilings. Aphelion. I'm gonna have to figure out what his name is. My dyslexia is kicking in. I want that one. He's stupid. Impressive. The mezzanine is cramped, with a table against the wall, no chairs, but the views make up for it. Marinette leans against the wooden railing with a sigh. What's wrong?
Nothing is going as I imagined it would go.
Oh.
It's been an eventful day.
She touches the shimmering fabric of her dress.
What's going you so mopey?
Hey! Oh, Silas, that is a power stance. Silas climbs upstairs with your drinks and places them on the table.
Be ready soon. Was service not included with it? It was, but I just wanted to poke the innkeeper a bit. He was so stiff, trying to impress the guest of honor.
Marinette purses her lips together. Change the topic. Marinette takes a sip from her goblet.
With a fig aftertaste.
Ooh! Oh, that sounds delicious. I want. Silence falls among you. Music, people, stained glass window. Ah, the stained glass window is really pretty. But I know the music will give me my man. Boy. From your elevated position, you can see Alphion sitting on a sofa, plucking the strings of his lute, despite the people draped around him. You have never heard the song before, but many people are tapping the tables to the beats.
The minstrel not sing? When there are children around, the filthy songs become instrumental.
That is true. The stairs shake suddenly. The innkeeper appears with a tray. Thank you! You might not be hungry, but the hearty smell is tempting.
Thank you!
Silas is already taking handfuls of the meat.
Don't speak, Lord Shun. Miss. Are you not hungry?
I don't think I eat. I'll take some of the food. We take a thin strip of beef under Marinette's watchful gaze. Silas devours the food, so dinner doesn't take long.
Time to see if they stitch the cover together.
Once you're closer to the halls, Marinette clears her throat. I will retire for the night. You know the way back to your halls? Marinette ignores her and hands you a small key, the one for the safe house. Have a good evening. You too. She leaves, and as soon as she's out of earshot, it's the most awkward dinner I've ever had. Ow. Nobody was talking. I can't blame you for that. You lost your memories. And I bet Miss doesn't want to talk to us. She lives for her secrets. She told the seamstress about the halls. Really? That means she doesn't want to tell me. She makes a face. When you arrive at the stitch and seam, the mattress is ready. Well, I could have put the stuffing in myself. It was no bother, really. You're almost tempted to ask her about Anelia, but that might sound suspicious. Besides, you already know where to find her. Silas secures the mattress on the wheelbarrow. I'll need your help with this. Hooray! Can we trade mattresses or share mattresses? Because I think I got the bad hay one. There are no street lamps in the eastern hold, and by the time you reach the safe house, the streets are dark. Can't see anything. If this topples over, I'm going to cry. Dark shadows that tinge the streets let you in on one of the shapes they hide. You can see clearly despite the darkness. The mist gave you the key to the place, right? Ice a wheelbarrow inside. Wouldn't want it to get stolen again. I thought you said you wanted it in a bed. Did you steal from somebody? Silas has a big grin on her face. Face 4, you look excited. I have a feeling you can't wait to test your mattress. You look excited. You look excited. Damn, this job is great. Get a roof over my head, a mattress, food, and all I need to do is make sure you stay alive. You need help bringing it upstairs? Oh, you're too nice. You help her drag it up the stairs, and she places it in the corner. Why there? Because it's the nicest spot. She lies down on it. Her expression is peculiar, almost as if she can't believe what she is doing. Candles. I'll stuff them out. Thanks. Good night. Okay. Night night. Oh good, the abyss. Determine your romantic preferences from the status menu. Ooh. I want to smooch. Death begets the abyss, and just like love does, yet love takes time. Lust is devoured too quickly, and attraction is the base of it all. Oh. Oh, I see. Summary of the stats and like romance with men and women, or romance with just. Okay, well I went both. I'm gonna be a bi queen because I still don't know who to pick. We haven't met these two guys. Okay, so there's my physical prowess. I'm now sanguine, cheerful, and carefree. Nice. Your musing summoned the ancient voice of the abyss. The gift you received is an insidious thorn. Which gift? It emboldens you to turn away from your destiny. First Marine with fate, now you with destiny. What is it that you want me to do? The abyss does not speak anymore. Answer me, please. I need to know. Oh, hello. Light spills into the bedroom from the holes in the window. Once again, you dreamed of the abyss, and once again, it left you with more questions than answers. You scared the crap out of me. Silas is combing her hair with her fingers. Did you have a nightmare? Sorry, wouldn't call it a nightmare. Woke you up? Yeah. Yes. I think it will happen. I think it will happen often. I hope not. Silas puts her vest on and walks over to the boarded windows. It's early. It'd be nice if we could stop by an outhouse and a fountain before the mist arrives and gives us grief. Sounds like a plan. Splashing some water over your face when someone nearby gasps. You didn't kill anyone, did you? A woman with deep bags under her eyes drops a bloodied mattress sleeve in the washing basin of the fountain. No, but I came this close to it. You exchange a look with Silas. The coughing kept waking me up. He begins rubbing the bloodied fabric together. Telling me he was coughing out all of that? Sure was. Silas covers her mouth with her hand. What if it's contagious? Yeah, I wouldn't use a communal fountain for this. Let's go. You rush back to the main streets. Are you really going to bring that wheelbarrow back? Of course. What about you? What's the plan for today? Need to visit the seamstress Anelia and see if there's something you can do to understand what the Whisper wants. But should you tell Silas? Yeah. I want to go back. Why? Need something done? What are you two doing here? Marine approaches you with a basket in her hand. The smell makes you think of a fig pie. We were at the fountain. Refreshing ourselves, since we can't snap our fingers and have water at will. Marine's biting rebuttal is cut off by Silas's sudden excitement. Is that breakfast? You unlock the front door for them. As soon as Marine places the basket on the table, Silas uncovers the treat within, a fig pie cut into neat slices. A blink later, and one is already in Silas's mouth. I have to bring the wheelbarrow back. Do not speak while chewing. I promised the apprentice I would. Lucy also told me she has something she wants to do. Really? I'd like to visit the stitch and seam again. I never asked you while we were perusing the fabrics if anything caught your eye. My apologies. Are you getting a new blouse? Did we ever take our jacket back? Just now noticed the name? Oh, I'm like, the title of the game? No. Oh, Chussy? Yeah. Always Chussy. Always Chussy. I am so mature. I don't know yet. Where did you get this, by the way? It's really nice. Silas takes another big bite. It comes from the halls. Marine smirks as Silas' chewing slows down to a halt. Huh. She gulps down the food before standing up. Stay here while I return to the thing, It won't take long. Marine sighs deep and frustrated. Help me understand her dislike for the halls? The fuck if I know? I really don't even know what the halls are myself. Rhetorical question, must be afraid of magic. I don't understand it myself. Does she, like, dislike the halls of the wealth? I don't understand it. I don't understand it myself. She hums. I hope you understand my situation is somewhat unique. Mages leave the halls only on assignment, and I am no exception. Am I your assignment? Yes and no. Officially, I am taking care of my late mentor's business. Unlike me, he was an advisor for nobility, and as such, enjoyed many more freedoms than mine. Your mentor? Marine's eyes are on you. When you meet her gaze, she straightens her shoulders. Heavy is freedom, like a yoke on one's neck. Ignorance is much lesser burden. Should one's last breath never end, frozen in time by our life dripping from our willing wounds, then and only then, with a shard of the abyss, devour, awaken, and conquer. What is that? At first, I thought these to be the ramblings of a madman, and then I saw the corpses surrounding you, willing sacrifices. I saw you ashy and dazed, and caught a glimpse of the powers you bear. Who is this madman you were talking about? My mentor, one of the 6 that slew themselves for you. Oh! Well. Tell me, what is the Abyss? A concept? Wish I knew. I've got to figure it out. Great force hidden in the shadows. I'm the Abyss. I am the Abyss. In a sense. Are you not its envoy? That is what you said you were, and the ramblings do match. He also wrote that you would be born of a soul devoured. The memories we have been helping you chase none exist. Oh, thank God. Okay, I thought I was being, like, driven insane. I don't want to lie to you. Perhaps they do exist. Simply haven't unearthed them. He seems strangely accepting. Is that a problem? Won't fight? None at all. We should not tell Silas. Why not? Silas. I can already picture her becoming agitated and not believing you. Do you truly think she would be accepting of you if she knew? There's another problem, of course. Gestures at your face. The body you are inhabiting used to belong to someone else. She must have had a family, friends, perhaps a lover. What happens if one of them recognize her and you? Oh, shit. Thought about that. I'll deal with them. Likely to happen based on garments left for me? Yeah. How is it likely to happen based on the garments left for me? The pieces you wear are bespoke, pristine, feels luxurious. The garments must have cost several silver pieces. That sort of money nobody carries on the streets. Oh no, our body was rich. Well, that's not great. It's unlikely anyone will recognize you, but we can't discount the possibility. We could try asking the guard if they know anything about missing people, the 6 around me, and my host. It seems to me the guards have very little interactions with anybody who is not a petty criminal. She leans forward to place her hand on yours. I'll let her do it. Her skin is much warmer than you imagined. Know that you have an ally in me. As you learn more, I trust you will confide in me. Firm answer you will, vague you won't. I'll trust her. Thank you. The door opens and Silas whistles her way inside. Hope I didn't miss too much of the amazing conversation you were having with the Miss Chussy. Baronnet is the first to stand up. You didn't miss much. Shall we go? Hello. I had a yogurt snack. Delicious. Alright. The shape of Caroline illusions streets break and split, forming sharp corners in that squares or patches of trees.
Your shoes make less noise than yesterday.
Oh, yippee!
I picked a different pair.
You have more than one.
You're walking down an alley when Scylla stops in her tracks and looks around. What's wrong?
Silas, what's wrong?
Gestures for you to lower your voice. Oh. I'm gonna face him. It's a man! You unsheath your dagger and point it at the lonely figure standing in the middle of the alley who raises both hands. A hood hangs low over their face, scaring their features. Gamer, happy Valentine's! Happy Valentine's Day, gamer! How are you? How was your romance day? How you doing? Their clothes are matted and torn, similar to those of the vagrants that roam Caroline. Full of food, delicious. What kind of food did you get? Do you mind sharing? Let me know. I thought it was girl dinner, like girl mathing it. I ordered sushi on Sunday after stream. They had a BOGO on like a chicken hibachi thing. So I was like, okay, I get the BOGO, I spend money, I have delicious sushi dinner, and then I will have this buy one get one of like rice and chicken, and I can just divide it up over the week, and I have some veggies, so I'll like cook some that. And well, I thought I was being smart, and I really was, because I was able to get 4 meals out of it, which was really great. Cost me $69! It was so much, and I'm like, I ain't gonna order food again. My god. Yeah, okay, so the sushi in itself, I got like a fancy roll, and then like a standard roll, and then like sashimi. It was, okay, so the 3 things of sushi I got. So, a fancy, a standard, and two salmon nigiri. And then the BOGO, the hibachi, and then the free hibachi. I think before taxes, it was around mid-40s. And then after taxes and tips and all that fucking shit, because it was delivery, it was 69. And I'm like, God damn it, that's too much. Was it delicious? Yes. Did I not have to like really cook throughout the week? Yes. It was actually very smart. I'm not gonna do that again. It was mid, but it was a lot. Listen, free sushi is good sushi. I think I've only had bad sushi once, and it just tasted like it was frozen and then frosted. It was very watery. I couldn't do it. And I was also mentally unwell at that time, so like, sushi will bring me joy. This one did not. It was not great. But, you know, having one bad moment is not terribly bad. Their clothes are matted and torn, blah blah blah, vagrants. Hello, vagrant.
Why don't you put that away?
No. You lower your weapon, but don't sheath it quite yet.
I'm glad to see that you have some manners.
Figure salutes.
Hey, I've seen you around. You're that crazy old woman that keeps the city safe.
Oh. I'm just gonna stay quiet. He decides best not to comment what Scylla said.
Is that supposed to be a compliment or an insult?
Probably. The vagrant chuckles.
Why were you following us?
Curiosity. It has been satisfied. Now that I know your faces.
You have a feeling the woman is talking to you. She turns on her heel, ready to leave. What do you mean?
I wanted to see who you were. Nothing more. Nothing. Farewell.
Okay, bye. Guess she's gone. Barney and Scylla seem as confused as you are.
Famous, you said?
If the guards get too rowdy, she makes sure they behave. And when they're too lazy to catch someone really bad, she...
Tillis draws an imaginary line across her neck.
Notice them?
Good for her!
Yeah?
Yeah.
How grim.
You look around, but you don't feel watched anymore. Really enjoy the world building in this.